am Heather Kempsey, editor of Parents and Kids magazine and your host at WickedLocalParents.com. I'm going to give you a hint. I'm not at the office today. I'm somewhere else, far away from home, and I'm able to have a great time with my family thanks to the help of Jody, a local Natick mom who also serves on the Disney World Moms panel and answered every question I had about planning the perfect Disney World vacation.
I think it's because, well, first of all, it's, generally you are going on vacation for a week or two at a time, and it's usually a big vacation. And so, if you're going to do a vacation like this, you probably need to do it, you want to do it right. And so, Disney World has 4 theme parks, and when we were kids, there was the Magic Kingdom and then Epcot, so there's a lot of new things. But there's also dozens of resorts and so many restaurants that are extremely popular, and you definitely need to make reservations the recommended 90 days in advance. And so, a lot of us aren't used to planning vacations that far in advance, but with so much to do, I think people feel like if they get down there without a plan, they're just going to be really overwhelmed. I think they should probably, first of all, figure out how long they want to go, and from there, also what they want to spend. The nice thing about Disney World, especially with the resorts, is that there's deluxe resorts, there's moderate resorts, and there's value. And so once you know your price range, you can kind of choose a resort from there if you plan on staying on site. I also recommend that people take a look at which of the parks they want to go to. I actually recommend that you go to all 4 of them, but if you have limited time, you might want to just do 2 or 3. There's different options with tickets, so you can actually choose to go to 1 park a day, which is a base ticket. You can choose to hop, which is actually my suggestion, where you could go to multiple parks per day. And then there's also water parks that you can choose to add on to your ticket. And so definitely take a look at what your tickets, what type of tickets you want. And then finally, I'd suggest that you start to look at dining and decide what type of characters your kids like or what kind of food you like. And then from there, decide which meals you want to make reservations for, and make sure you do that 90 days in advance.
Fast pass option.
Right. So first off, if you have early rising kids like I have, I suggest that you get to the park at what's called rope drop, which is when the rope drops and the park opens for the day. First off, there's always opening ceremonies, which are a lot of fun. My kids love to see, especially at the Magic Kingdom, they have the train go by with the characters and they sing some songs, and it's a lot of fun. It's a good way to start out the day. So definitely get there as early as possible. Fast Pass is another great option where the most popular rides actually have something called Fast Pass. It is included in your park admission, so you don't have to pay extra for it. And what you do is you take your theme park pass and actually put it into the Fast Pass machine, and it spits out a ticket, and it'll tell you when you can come back to actually ride the ride. And you go into a line with very little wait and go right onto the ride. And the thing about Fast Pass is that, number one, they do actually run out for the day, so you need to get your Fast Passes early also. But second, you can generally, and I say generally because there are some exceptions, only get 1 Fast Pass at a time. And so you kind of want to plot out what you want to, what the most important rides are. I recommend actually that you get a Fast Pass, then go stand in a standby line for another attraction, and then hopefully when you're done riding that, your Fast Pass is ready and you can go on that ride, and then start all over again with getting more Fast Passes. PhotoPass is actually, I like it as a complement to your camera as opposed to a replacement. I know a lot of people wonder if that means they don't have to bring a camera. I still recommend bringing a camera, but the PhotoPass is a little card that you get. You can get it from any of the PhotoPass photographers throughout the parks. You can actually, with this pass, the photographers will scan it. They take a professional photo. They can take photos of your family in front of the castle, in front of different scenes. They can take photos of your children with characters. It's really a great way to get yourself and your whole family in the picture, but also I find that the photographers' cameras are really high quality, and so the pictures are really, really fabulous. But you want to have your personal camera available for, I think, candid moments or kind of special moments that maybe there aren't photographers for. Once you get home, you can actually take your Fast Pass or your PhotoPass, and there's a code, put that into the website, and you can actually see the pictures and order a CD, order individual prints. You can put special borders, messages. There's a whole bunch of things you can do with that.
To the Magic Kingdom?
Definitely. You can go to guest services at any of the parks and get a first visit pass. It's actually a button, and it's just a fun way to celebrate that it's your first visit there. You can, a lot of the cast members will actually kind of point out that it's your first visit. It's just a really fun way to celebrate being there the first time. The Disney Moms Panel is an online website where anyone, it doesn't have to be moms, we get questions from dads, from grandmas, who have questions about planning their Walt Disney World vacation. Perhaps they don't know where they should eat, or they don't know if a ride might be scary for their child, or they just want to get some more information about some of the things we've talked about. You can actually go on the site and ask a question. You can direct your question to a specific panelist if you'd like, or you can ask it to the general pool. And we'll try to do our best based upon our experiences and what we know to answer it. And in addition, you can also see all the questions that have been asked by other moms and grandmas and dads and families, and see maybe there's some stuff there that you can get information on.